Legend has it was made by the Dark Ones. The LEGO Evil Dead Review. Roughly translated, the LEGO Evil Dead Review. Wait a minute, I already said that. The figure served as a passageway to the evil worlds beyond. It was finished long ago, and the Dark Ones got lazy and just did nothing for months. It was this regret that was used to ink the script. In the year 2022 AD, the figure disappeared. Until now.
Hello everybody, it's Twig Studios and welcome to my forest.
Read!
Now, as shown in the title and thumbnail of this video, we'll be taking a look at my finalized Ash Williams figure from Evil Dead. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So, to begin this figure, I just want to say, Bruce Campbell is sexy. So how I made Ash was I used a Loki head from the Marvel CMF line, and used the model from the Evil Dead game to place the scars in dark red gloss paint. The hair is the swoop hairpiece in black with a white streak in his hair from the end of Evil Dead 2. His shirt is dark blue. And his torso and arm are also dark blue. And I dry brushed them a super pale blue. I actually don't remember what it's called, but I call it pale blue. Or no, not pale blue. Sand blue. And then I painted all the scars on his chest and also his other arm, as you can see right here, and also his chest, and this little part that's exposed right there. And I used electrical tape to put on all the belts that he has on his chest, as you can see, all the way, and also goes around all the way to the torso, and then also onto the back here. This part cuts off because it's under his arm, and underarm tape is not good. I also used a bit of clay on his thing right there to make his weird pull cord thing. Yeah, it's a thing that's in the movie. I also used tape for his belt to make it 3D, kind of like that. And I painted that with the silver buckle. His legs are just the Loki CMF legs, except I painted the, I guess, wrinkle detail, as you'd call it, all the way up his leg, and then also all the way down on the other side of his leg. Gave him some boots, and then also a ton of blood. And do you wanna know why? Do you wanna know why I could put on a ton of blood? Because this is the Evil Dead, baby. So anyway, onto the chainsaw hand. So, the chainsaw hand is my favorite part of this build, because what it was originally a Ghostbusters 2016 Ghost Puncher Fist Glove thing. God, I can't remember that film. So anyway, what I did to that is I sanded it down entirely. I cut off the both studs right here and here. I filled it up with clay, if the thing would actually focus in. There it is. I filled it up with clay, and then also put some clay on here for the sheet metal part. Put a bar piece right here, so it could represent the bar, obviously. This part right here is actually a bit of card that I have that was cardboard card. And what I did is I put two straps of black electrical tape on there, and then I cut it down to size in the shape of a saw. And then also this part right here, the saw holder, I guess is what it's called, that is clay. And then this part right here, which is actually part of a Lego chain, that is the router. And then I painted the entire thing red, made this silver, painted this in a matte black first, and then gave it a dry brush of dark charcoal gray, I guess. Metallic charcoal gray. God, I can't speak today. And then I gave the entire thing a black wash, and then added in a bunch of dark red for the blood. And then also, I used a red chrome tip pen for all the blood effects on this thing, and also onto the figure, as I've said before, because this is the Evil Dead, baby. What would you expect? So, onto the boomstick now. The boomstick was the easiest part of this entire thing, because it's just the BAM shotgun, which is what it says. BAM, it's called BA Modular Shotguns. I have like the little card that it came with right here. And all I did was I set it to the configuration because the barrel could come off, as you can see right there. If it would focus in. It's not going to focus in because it hates me, but there you go, you can kind of see it. You can see these little holes. But yeah, and then that just pops in like that. So all I did was I just put on the sawed-off barrel onto the long stock, and then I dry brushed it silver. And also I gave it a silver scar on the top, just for extra flair. There you go, you can kind of see it. And then also it can actually attach into his holster, just like I planned. Also, just wanted to mention this about the card itself. It says here that this is the boomstick, but this is not the boomstick. The full sawn-off is not a boomstick. This is a boomstick, but it's called Groovy in reference to Evil Dead, and then this is also a reference to Evil Dead. For some reason, there are 2 Evil Dead references in this double barrel shotgun kit. But this is the name of this gun, and this one could be named for this one. It's just you know what? Screw it. I'm done with this entire.
Xander here. So, I realized that video was annoying the hell out of me, that part where I was showing off Linda's head. So, what I did is I just took 2 pictures under a very good lamp and just put them on screen. So, I'm going to just tell you how I made the figure again with these pictures up. So, I just used I used a Wonder Woman head as a base, a knockoff Wonder Woman head as a base, and then I painted her eyes white. And then I based her head off of Linda from Army of Darkness. And then I put on the blood effects, or tried to copy the blood effects from the Evil Dead NECA Linda head. I won't say figure because there's not very much of a figure there. Please laugh. And then finally, as you can see in the second picture, I used air dry foam clay to essentially create her throat. So, yeah, that's it for this part of the video.
These are the things that were and shall be occurring.
I don't know what the hell that was. Anyway, onto the Book of the Dead. The Necronomicon Ex Mortis was a very interesting thing to make for this video, because I did actually have a version that I originally made. Except the original version was just a book with a crappy face painted on it, and it looked bad. So with this one, I wanted to make it out of actual paper, so I did that. So I just cut up a bunch of paper that was almost identical to each other, and then I glued it to each other, and then I took another piece of paper that I turned into a book cover, which was the template for the book cover, as you can see here, and then I just glued all that together, and then got some clay, put it on it, and made it look like, you know, this fleshy kind of thing. It reminds me of Resident Evil, weirdly enough, with the big old, like, Birkin specifically. And then I painted all the inner parts of the book cover this dark red color. And then I also painted in his teeth, right there. And then the rest of the book I painted into a dark brown, and then I dry brushed it with this red color, which is like a rusty red, but it says on it that it's called Rojo. Okay, so this is the end of the video, and here's some mood lighting, just to make it even better, and also less hurtful to the eyes. So, big announcement. I knocked everything down. I'm doing a Guardians of the Galaxy review, baby. I'm making Guardians of the Galaxy and putting them in next week. So everybody just remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have safe travels all. Bye!